How about JP Morgan, Pete? It closes Friday at $210 a share, roughly. It opens today at 205. It trades down to 202. Guess where it is? Right back to Friday's price, unchanged. So is what's happening in JP Morgan Chase telling you more about the market and what we could be looking for than the panic that we see in some of these high-tech stocks, Pete? That's my question to you.
Yeah, well, I think that what's going to be the thing that really flips the market around, and it kind of did it in the first quarter as well, John, was earnings. If the earnings numbers come out and they kick off really on Friday with JP Morgan and some of the biggest of the banks out there, I think it could be something that really could light a little bit of a fire underneath what the markets are dealing with right now. And it's going to have to do with what did they really do? How did investment banking flow and all the rest of it? Jamie Dimon and the fact that they've been moving up their possibilities for a recession, and now it's gone from 40 to 60% and all the rest of that, John. But I look at this as a potential positive that could be out there. And I think when you look at where JP Morgan was, were they overinflated? Jamie Dimon said that himself, and he didn't say it necessarily with his lips, John. He said it with his wallet, because he was taking off some of what was going on with that stock getting elevated as much as it did, and he was taking some off. Sounds a little bit like Warren Buffett. Stock got all the way up to 280 at the highs. So was it at all-time highs? It certainly was, and sometimes that's a little bit in front of itself. And I think that it just shows you that sometimes you got to watch what's going on, with the folks in the know. And I think Jamie Dimon signaled something for all of us when he started trimming up some of his position up there at some of those levels, John. So down here at, call it 213 or wherever it is right now, nearly 30% off. I think this is an opportunity in JP Morgan. This is one of the names that I've been looking at throughout the session today, as a matter of fact. If what we had earlier was real, that was one of the areas that I was going to look, was JP Morgan. When it turns out that it was just something that was kicked around out there with the tariffs and all, that kind of made me say, you know what, I might have to wait a little longer.
Patience will be rewarded, folks. And remember, the fear of missing out, all those folks that bought into this as it went positive, as the Dow went positive. I'm not saying that you're going to be wrong long term, but you're certainly going to be wrong short term. And you have been so far, because the Dow reversed. It didn't go back to the session lows, but it did slip about 900 points from the highs of the day.